Okay, as you know, there are a few comic book series that I have been following that I really, really like. And one of those series is Wolverine Revenge. I think this has been done very well. And I read Wolverine Revenge number 2, and I'm going to give you my review. Now, Wolverine in this run is absolutely savage, and these covers are amazing. Let me fix my camera here so we can see this much better. Yeah, this run, I really like what Marvel has going on here. I think they are doing a decent job. I think some of the more modern comic book runs, Marvel's doing a good job at handling these comic book runs. As you can see, the cover is done very well. The book is written by Jonathan Hickman, drawn by Greg Capullo. These are heavyweights in the comic book industry as far as storytelling and artistry. The book opens up with Wolverine looking at some caskets. Now, if you will remember in the last book, what happened is they're going in to get this I believe it was an arc reactor from Mastermind, and this does not go well. Mastermind has Omega Red, Sabretooth, and he also has Deadpool, and he kills some of the remnant of S.H.I.E.L.D., one of them being Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Bucky. They were both killed in this interaction, so Wolverine's looking at these caskets. Now remember, Nick Fury was there as well. And Nick Fury shows up, but Wolverine's like, I've already smelled you, Fury, come out, pretty much. And you find out that Nick Fury wasn't actually there, and Wolverine takes issue with this. He's like, yeah, you never actually put your own self on the line. You used an LMD, life model decoy is what that is. So, they have their interaction. You see all the caskets, all the people that died, the 2 helicarriers that were destroyed, and you almost see Nick Fury like dejected to the fact that, it's all said and done. There's nothing we can do about it. Wolverine is having none of that. He is like, nah, homie, I'm going to make something happen. Wolverine Revenge. Classic Wolverine. So Wolverine goes back into the Savage Lands, and he runs into Danny Moonstar. And, they have their little discourse. She's trying to figure out, what are you doing here? And in the course of them talking, you see these demon bears show up, and Wolverine pretty much tells her, I'll read some of the dialogue. She says, am I going to have to make you leave? Wolverine says, I hear that demon bears love fear, that they smell it from a world away. Well, that ain't my scent. And I ain't that guy. And I sure ain't leaving without talking to him. So what happens next is up to you. It is up to the 2 of you. Wolverine he ain't leaving. He ain't going nowhere. You're not going to make Wolverine afraid. This dude has been around for long enough that it's going to take something monumentous to make Wolverine fear. So now he needs to talk with Forge. Now, what you find out is they're looking for the body of Magneto. He's like, this body has got to be somewhere in this crater where Asteroid M struck. And so they go and they're going to dig for the body. Why are they digging for the body? Well, they're looking for Magneto's helmet, because Magneto's helmet blocks telepathic powers, and this is exactly what they're looking for, because Wolverine is out to get his revenge, and his revenge will he get. He's looking for Mastermind. Now, I didn't know how much I would like this, but I really like this. So we enter this scene. Mastermind, of course, he has control over all of the people, and the people are serving him. You see these women he has serving him, rubbing his feet, and the people are mindless zombies. He's doing whatever he wants. Wolverine shows up in a cloak and a hood. Now, Mastermind is trying to figure out, who is this dude? I can't seem to get to his mind, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on? Like, why can't I get to this dude's mind? They share some pleasantries, some words. Now remember, he believes he has killed Wolverine. Yeah, people who know Wolverine know better. It's just a matter of time before he comes back and he gets at you. And boy, does he get at Mastermind. He rips off the cloak. Mastermind realizes this is Wolverine, and you see him gasp. He's like, oh my goodness, what the heck is going on? Now, this is why I say this book, Greg Capullo's art and Jonathan Hickman's storytelling, I'm going to tell you, between Ultimate Spider-Man and this story right here, Jonathan Hickman right now might be Marvel's secret weapon. They need to get writers from the school of Jonathan Hickman, teach these people how to tell stories. Just tell a good story, because this is an enjoyable story. So Wolverine, of course, goes out to attack Mastermind. And what does he do? He decapitates Mastermind. Like, this is wild. This is a crazy, crazy story. Mastermind did not expect him to have Magneto's helmet, and thus he can't do anything to Wolverine. He has rendered Mastermind's powers useless against him, and Wolverine gets to wrecking him. And now he brings Mastermind's head back to Forge. You know, Forge can dissect anything, right? So he's trying to figure out where is, oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, Mastermind also has, how did I forget this? Also on his team, he has Colossus. So he has Colossus, Omega Red, Deadpool, and Sabretooth. So you know who Wolverine's first target is Sabretooth. There is so much animosity between these two that this is definitely the first place he's gonna go, and finds him he does. So he finds Sabretooth. Now, little insignificant thing that you might not have noticed, he pulls up and he has this motorcycle, and the lights are like flashing or like heavily beamed on Sabretooth. Seems so insignificant, right? They share some not so pleasantries. And Sabretooth lets Wolverine know, yo, you can't beat me. You already know this, you little runt. We've been through this before. But of course, you think that deters Wolverine? Man, Wolverine ain't backing down from no battle. So they are going at it. And it is a savage and bloody battle. And I love Greg Capullo's art on Wolverine. He draws Wolverine so well that I'm really appreciating this. So they go back and forth. Sabretooth seems to be getting the best of him. What you see is Wolverine, like, he guts Sabretooth, right? They both have a healing factor, and Sabretooth is like, yo, something is wrong. What? Like, why am I not healing? What is going on? What he didn't know is the lights from the motorcycle that Wolverine got from Forge, it actually it diminished or took away Sabretooth's healing factor. So he's not healing. Oh man. And so you see the interaction. Wolverine, guts him, and then he says, that ain't gonna something's wrong. I'm not. Yeah, that healing factor is gone. Healing? Yeah, I know. That same friend built a neutralizer into the bike's headlamp. And now your mutant powers are gone, Creed. I'm healing up just fine, but you're bleeding out. So, of course, this angers Sabretooth, and it ends with them still in battle, and it says to be continued. Man, this is the way you do a comic book. You give us an epic battle with heroes that we love, drawn in a way that is consistent. You don't take forever to get to the battle. The battle's done well. You add some plot twists. This is all a good comic book. This is all any good comic book fan could ask for. Again, if you're on the fence and you need a good book to read, Wolverine Revenge number 2. It's a good one.